What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Arena of Valor video, and today we'll be playing Yena in the mid lane once again. As I said in the last Yena mid lane video, I actually really like this hero in the mid lane. Of course, this is, in my opinion, probably the most broken hero in the game right now still. Even after all those other heroes got buffed, even after Astrid is crazy now, I still think this is a must-ban hero. If someone can play it, not a lot of people can play it, but if someone can pull it off, you're not gonna have a good time. It is pretty much impossible to play against for a lot of heroes. It just does way too much damage. And yeah, I think it definitely works in the mid lane. She has enough wave clear to make it work. Here I pre-order the CC reduction boots, of course, and you can see here we have a very nicely lined up team fight here. We flicker over the wall, we try to get him, Thane pins us against the wall, so we just end up killing him, and I mean, we end up trying to kill him. Let's see if we will be able to get him, and it seems like we are. He pushes us a little bit into the tower, but our passive pops onto him, and we end up killing him. Now the top laner, Varus, joins the fight as well, so I end up running away. But as you can see, a lot of action already in this game, and Yena is not the best. I tried to kill the Varus here, but she ended up healing from endless battles, so not much we could do. But as I'm saying, Yena, not the strongest hero before level 4, really kind of like a minion before level 4, but we were still able to do a lot in this little level 2 team fight. Actually, her level 2 is pretty decent because she can proc her passive very easily, and it just makes her pretty decent at this stage of the game, especially if so many low health enemies are around you and you can just kill all of them. But yeah, as I'm saying, this hero, if you are below diamond and you're just trying to rank up, and you're trying to rank up with a really fun hero, this is probably one of the most fun heroes in the game. And just because she is so complicated to play, she has so many different combos and stuff, I feel like she is fun for a very broad audience, so definitely something I can recommend. And past Diamond, she tends to get banned quite often lately, but ever since a lot of new heroes got buffed, Joker, Astrid, sometimes she actually makes it through, and I just like to play her. Even if top is already picked, I just go mid, because as I said, this hero is just so strong. The Roark we end up dodging his S2, and here I just end up charging my S1 because I knew Dio-chan was hiding in that bush and I didn't want to get stunned. And this game I actually end up playing really well with this dodging stuns with the skills, because you're CC immune, and also just in general the mechanics this game were pretty clean. And you will see we're already 4 minutes into the game, we have 4 kills, so yeah, we're already doing pretty well. Are we gonna be able to kill her? Yep, very easily at that as well. I thought she was gonna be able to jump away maybe with her ult, but the Arthur just uses his ult, impales her, and she dies. And this is also something you just saw there. You have to abuse your auto attacks very well. You can see how barely I kill this tower before he's able to defend here. Just because you can see the mechanics are pretty clean this game. As I'm saying, we are able to kill this tower barely because we end up killing him as well. Not even 5 minutes into the game, 5 kills. But yeah, as I was saying, we end up using our auto attacks very well. You always, like, your heavy weapon form auto attack has a very slow attack speed, so you want to use an auto attack and instantly switch to the light weapon form, because it gives you also attack speed. While this little red bar is going, you can see it gives you attack speed for the light weapon form, right? So you want to abuse that as much as you can while pushing, while clearing minions, while even in team fights. And here you can see we end up going in, Beautiful Baldom ult there. Baldom is a really deadly combo with Yena. I feel like I say that for almost every hero now. I just think Baldom is really broken too, because his ult can set up so many heroes. But of course, Baldom ults and you just charge your S1, and yeah, right as the enemies come out, you just deal so much damage to them. Again, we were pushing the tower with using our auto attacks very well. And yeah, they're pretty much not able to do much here. We end up dashing away though, because the roar comes. We're already legendary, 6 minutes into the game. Unfortunately, she knew we were in that bush, but I just kept charging my S1, so she cannot stun me again. And here I end up killing him and instantly running away. And also something to keep in mind, whenever you switch to the heavy weapon form, it does so much damage around her. Like this, it does so much damage. This is a huge AoE burst as well. So she just has way too many tools in her kit to, yeah, she's an absolute broken hero. Just look at this damage, right? I actually think we end up dying here because I'm very alone, as you can see on the minimap. Yeah, we end up dying here. She ends up flickering, S1s us, very unfortunate, but 8-1, 7 minutes into the game. Absolutely crazy. And while we were keeping the enemies busy, our team gets a tier 2 tower. So I still wouldn't think it's worth, because I lost a huge kill streak. I probably gave this Daio-chan 600 gold. So still a very huge mistake on my part. But we are super far ahead. So it seems like it won't matter too much so far. We get a tier 2 tower. And we pretty much have a very decent power spike. We have a nice armor item. They have a decent amount of physical damage. And again, we have the Mail of Pain against Rourke. Cannot stress enough how much this item counters him. He just ends up dealing so much damage to himself while auto-attacking you. Another easy kill there. At this point, we're just so incredibly fed. I just move out of the Daio-chan ult, and then we just completely obliterate the enemies. Another triple kill there picked up. Just, yeah, not much they can do now. That's why I really like this hero in the mid lane, because I would never be able to get this far ahead if I was in the side lane. I would never be able to join this many team fights in the mid game, early game, if I was side lane split pusher. And as I said, she has decent wave clear. She really is not too shabby in the mid lane. And there's a lot of good junglers right now that do magic damage, like Zill and Darcy. So of course this game we didn't have one. So this game we kind of were on a clock, because if we don't, again his ult disappears, so we just easily kill him. If we don't end early, they will just spam armor, and at that point we won't be dealing as much damage anymore, and we might die. I mean, we might lose. Again here, it seems like I will die, but I just wait and dash away. And here again, I end up flickering away. He ends up missing his S1, and now my Murad is gonna follow up. Here I just loop around, I wait, I kill this guy. Very well played there. He probably did not expect me to go back in with that low HP. So yeah, here we can skip the backport again. And yeah, right now 13 kills, not even 10 minutes into the game. Now I can literally jump onto this Rourke with his shield up. I do not care at all. He cannot do anything at that point. I'm just way too far ahead. I'm almost at my full build already. We can get this dragon, although it doesn't really do that much. We probably should have focused on not letting the enemies clear the mid wave. That would have been better, honestly, at this point, because we have such a huge lead, right? And now the Varus being able to clear this mid lane just delays our push a little bit more, which is, this timer is more worth than the dragon for sure. Because as I said, we're on a clock. We don't need to get more gold for late game. We need to end this as soon as possible. because they will start spamming armor, and then at that point, here I don't jump in, I'm being patient because I will probably just die. I mean, I am far ahead, but still, we can't just go that brain dead into them. And here, I just end up charging my S1 to max, and we just end up almost one-shotting the Slims. As I said, with the Baldum setup, it is just beautiful. We get another kill here. I'm pretty much just spamming my buttons now. Here we use the S2 to dodge some tower damage or reduce it a little bit. And yeah, that is pretty much going to be the game. 16-1-7 after 11 minutes. Yeah, as I said, huge fan of this hero in the mid lane. I would definitely recommend you guys to try it out. And yeah, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, boys. Bye-bye.